welcome. You're watching Midland Public Library's Maker Book Series. My name is Jennifer Whipp, and I'm the Maker Place Coordinator here at MPL. I'm coming to you every week with a collection of books and other resources to help you pick up a new maker hobby or skill. This week, our maker topics are the internet, computers, and digital literacy. Most of us already know a little something about the internet and computers. I mean, if you're watching this video right now, you have to. But what is digital literacy? Digital literacy is one's ability to find, evaluate, and compose information through written forms as well as through media on various digital platforms. So, it's your ability to seek out and find the information you're looking for online. It's your ability to create content digitally, and it's your ability to evaluate the information that you find or that finds you on the internet. Understanding digital literacy and being tech savvy is a very broad category with many niche specializations and skills. But understanding digital literacy and technology will allow you to have transferable skills that you can use to pursue various different interests and hobbies online. When it comes to digital literacy, the internet, computers, and technology in general, we have books that touch on a number of topics. Let's take a look. To start, we have books on data. So how our personal data is collected on the internet, what that data is used for, and what all that data can tell us about ourselves and society. That includes Everybody Lies and Dataclysm. We also have books on virtual reality, including Experience on Demand, which talks about what virtual reality is, how it works, and what it can do. Up next, we have books on the history of the internet, like How the Internet Happened, and From Gutenberg to Zuckerberg. We also have books on law and economic theory for the digital age, including Information Doesn't Want to Be Free, Who Owns the Future, Throwing Rocks at the Google Bus, and The New Digital Age. We also have books on Google, which most people know about, but these books are special. This one tells us all about Google Apps, and this one tells us how to find everything, so performing effective Google searches. Here, you can see that we have books on how to create your own website, how to use WordPress, which is a website creation platform, and blogging for dummies. We also have books on Twitter, social networks, YouTube, and Facebook. Here are our books on programming with Raspberry Pi. So we have Raspberry Pi with Java, which is a programming language, and Adventures in Raspberry Pi. You're also gonna see that we have a ton of books on how to use computers as well as maintain them, including Computers for Seniors, Dictionary of Computer and Internet Terms, Windows 10 books, Mac books, and Windows 8. We also have books specifically on laptops. Last and certainly not least, we also have books on how to raise children in the digital age. We have The Tech Generation, Raising Balanced Kids in a Hyper-Connected World, and The Big Disconnect, Protecting Childhood and Family Relationships in the Digital Age. Both of these books are going to talk about attention span and the impacts that technology has on attention span in children. They're also going to talk about things like violent media and the impact on children, social media, cyberbullying, and so much more. If you're a parent and you're concerned about this stuff, I really recommend that you pick these up. Out of all of those books, I chose 3 that I want to share with you and give you a little bit more detail about. And believe me, it was difficult to choose only 3. First, I want to start with Pogue's Basics, Essential Tips and Shortcuts that no one bothers to tell you for simplifying the technology in your life by David Pogue. The main selling point of this book is that it has 225 tech tips, and they cover a variety of technology-related topics. So from things like how to protect yourself from online scams, how to manage your digital files, it's going to talk about the 12 best free services on the web and 10 apps that you should download to your phone. It's also going to tell you how to make your YouTube videos sharper, deal with your junk mail, and how to bring a wet phone back to life. The scope of Pogue's tech tips is large and they vary, but when you get right down to it, they're super useful. As he says in his book, there is no driver's ed course for technology. And so the tech tips he gives you are really designed to help you use technology effectively, efficiently, and safely in your day-to-day life. The last thing I want to mention about this book, and something that I love about it, is that it is divided into 4 categories. So whatever you're looking for help with in your specific life, in your circumstance, you're going to be able to find it easily in this book. So those categories are part 1, the gadgets. So gadgets in your life like phones, tablets, and cameras, anything else you plug in. The second part is on computers. The third is on the internet, and the fourth is on social networks. The next book that I want to talk to you about is Virtual Unreality by Charles Seife. The whole mission of this book is to help you to navigate the internet safely. Seife gives you a toolkit to help you separate fantasy from fact in the digital world. Really, it's going to help you to discern fake news, scams, phishing, and anything that's kind of out to get you on the web. The final book I'm going to recommend to you today is Technically Wrong by Sara Wachter-Boettcher. In her book, Boettcher discusses how the biases and oversights of people translate into biases and oversights in the tech we use, right? So humans are flawed, and thus the technology we create is also flawed. So what does that look like? Well, some examples she gives in her book include things like chatbots that harass women, online forums that don't include more than 2 genders, and also social media sites that send peppy messages about dead relatives. Ultimately, through her writing, you're going to find yourself better prepared to make informed choices about the services that you use online, and better able to advocate for better technology from the companies that produce this tech. And now, of course, because we're talking about digital literacy, I have to recommend 2 online learning platforms. And the first one is the LearningExpress Library. The LearningExpress Library offers you interactive tutorial courses online that feature today's most popular programs and software, as well as operating systems. They have easy to follow instructions, as well as audio and step-by-step guides to teach you everything you need to know. And you can select the skill level you want to learn at. Some of their courses include topics like mastering Microsoft Office, learning computer graphics and illustrations, and how to use various Microsoft operating systems like Windows 7, 8, and 10. Next, I want to recommend lynda.com. Lynda.com is a leading online learning platform that offers courses and videos on software, technology, and creative skills. You're going to find courses on pretty much any technology-related topic, including coding and computer programming, computer skills, website design, educational technology and e-learning, information technology, online marketing, social networking, and just so much more. It's pretty much endless. You can access both the LearningExpress Library and lynda.com by going to our website, finding the Collections tab, and selecting e-databases. Under Computers and Technology, you'll find the links to both. You need your library card and your PIN number, which is the last 4 digits of your phone number, to access them. To explore these books further, as well as the other resources I mentioned, check out this week's virtual Maker Book Series display. You can find the display at bit.ly/Maker Book Series. In the display, each of these books is directly linked to our catalog, so you can place it on hold for curbside pickup. You're also going to find other video tutorials and how-to resources related to digital literacy, technology, and computers. Thanks for watching this week's Maker Book Series video. I'll be back next week with another collection of books and other resources to help you explore a new maker hobby or skill. See you next time.